Hello once again, everybody. This is Don Stevens, HorseManDon, and this is the HorseManDon Show Soundbites, Episode 7. Let's get started.
A lot of 2-year-olds.
It's just a lot of icing and a lot of care, just being right there, being there for them and doing the little.
Well, it's time for another edition of the HorseManDon Show Soundbites, where I get with the jockeys, trainers, and others involved in the current 2017 American Quarter Horse season right here at Delta Downs in Benton, Louisiana. I got those sound bites this morning, and we'll get to those in just a moment. We'd like to tell you about our racing schedule until the meet comes to a close on July the 8th. We'll race every Wednesday through Saturday night, including this week, starting at 6:15 p.m. Some great trials this week, as on Friday night we've got qualifying trials for this year's Firecracker Derby for the 3-year-olds hoping to make it to the big race in a few weeks, and also Saturday trials for the Firecracker Futurity, that one for, of course, the 2-year-olds. Trial activity here this meet will wrap up next week, as we've got trials for the Delta Downs Derby and the Lee Berwick Futurity. It's going to be a great week of racing next week. Don't miss any of the action. Well, we also have a special guest coming up this week here at Delta Downs, and I'll tell you more about that a little later on in this show. Right now, let's get to this week's Soundbites.
For the Derby, I might be a little weak, but she's pretty decent. And then the Futurity, I feel like maybe 3 or 4 of them probably end up running pretty decent races,
You got a couple of 2-year-olds that were in the Old South Futurity trials and Futurity. How are they doing, Agia and Eminent?
They doing good. They've been run since first part of the year, so, they kind of know what's going on, so if they just do everything right, they should be right there.
That's good. Now, you're winding down the meet. Is there anything you do different late in the season than you do early?
Yeah, it's just a lot of icing and a lot of just little care, just being right there, being there for them and doing a little. It's a little lighten up, the training lighten up a little bit.
I talked to you earlier about how busy you are all season long. Does your team ever get tired? You have such a big operation.
Well, right now, they all pumped up right now to do good, so if they stay pumped up like this till the end of the meet, hey, we're gonna have a real good ending on our meet.
Just win some more big races. Hey, the other night, let me ask you about he's a Louisiana Dash. What an effort. Give me your impressions of that race.
Well, he left. Hey, when this horse leaves, he runs probably the best race that a horse can run. And in the last couple of races, when they say go, he been leaving. So I feel that, he keep this up, he'll be tough the rest of the year.
You gonna have him in on closing night, showcase night?
That's our plans for right now.
Gonna run another big stake, right?
We'll try him again.
All right, well, good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you, Don.
Starting to do good. Horses kind of coming around. Takes young horses a little time to get seasoned, and some had some little unfortunate, trouble getting out of the gates or whatever. But starting to heat up a little bit. And run a couple last week and got a win with one. Run real good. Horse kind of been having a little gate trouble, but stepped away real good and kind of won, in hand, and really run a good race.
The meet goes really fast, doesn't it?
It really does, and it's tough. This is a place, as a trainer, you need to make the money and helps you along for the year, So, yeah, it's over before you know it.
You got any horses coming up in trials this week or next week?
I don't have anything for the Firecracker. We'll probably have I think we're going to run 3 in the Lee Berwick trials, and then I have a few Derby horses, but the horses in the Derby are so tough. I think we're probably going to stay away from the Derby and try to just get some overnight money,
Yeah. Go for a little more sure thing than taking a gamble, huh?
Yeah, you know, when they're 3, you kind of know what you got, and the quality of the Derby horses, you know, they're, like I said, they're so good in Louisiana. You know, if they can't run 95 or something, you know, they don't have a lot of chance in the Derbies, you know.
Now, before I let you go, you were telling me last week, what sport were you involved with for horse racing? Tell us all about that a little quick.
I used to ride dirt bikes a little bit and race the hare scrambles and stuff a little bit and run through the woods up there. And, you know, I got away from it.
Right?
Yeah, I'm from Ohio. Yeah, I got away from it because I spent too much money on the dirt bikes and got hurt all the time, which now I spend too much money on horses and get hurt all the time.
Horses aren't cheap either.
No, they're not. Really not.
Well, that's pretty cool. Thanks. Good luck the rest of the meet.
All right, thanks.
John,
What's up, brother?
talk to you real quick. How was your weekend?
Good.
Another good week last week.
Yes, it was.
Well, the season just keeps rolling along.
I know. It's hard to believe. You know, after you lay off from an injury, then you come back and like that. But you know, when you get on those kind of horses, that's what's going to happen. You know, we've been hooked up since right after Christmas. We've been working on that, so it come together. It's good that it
I
come
was
together.
here with you in the winter, and you were working hard. All that hard work's coming together.
Yeah, it really is. It really
Pays
is.
off.
Yeah. You know, it's kind of sketchy at first, but I knew those guys would figure. You know, they regroup every day. You know,
Yeah.
Eddie
Got some
and
in
Mr.
the
Taylor.
trials this week?
Yes, we do have several in the trials. Yeah.
Good. Maybe another good week. Get in some big races.
Yes, hopefully so.
All right,
Hopefully
we'll
so.
keep working hard. Thanks.
All right, thanks, brother. Oh, hey, can you stop this thing on? You got the tear hole.
You all right now?
Yes, sir.
So, you got anything in the trials coming up this week?
Yeah, I have a couple that I really like. Hopefully with a little luck we'll do some good.
Who are you riding for?
Frank Cavazos and Miguel Rodriguez and Jesus Garrido.
We got 5 weeks left. Got to make the most of it, huh?
Yes, sir, we do.
All right. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Well, it's time to take our first break here on the HorseManDon Show Soundbites. We'd like to tell you this show is brought to you by the Chalkbuster. My good friend Mike Barker up in Ohio makes the Chalkbuster picks. They're available on Brisnet.com and TwinSpires.com each and every day for simulcasting across the country. Just $5 for chalkbusting picks that beat the favorites all the time. Check out the Chalkbuster picks. It's all value, no chalk, every day. You can get it on Brisnet and TwinSpires.com. Well, we told you earlier we've got a special guest coming to Delta Downs this week. It's a lady we know and love very much. She comes here every year, Martha Clausen. She's a Wrangler racing ace. She's going to answer your questions, give her tips. She's got a tip sheet, and she'll be my co-host on Friday night. That's this Friday, June the 9th, right here at Delta Downs during the Firecracker Derby Trials. Come out and meet Martha Clausen, get her tips, and have a great night at the races. I'm sure she'd love to see you as well. Well, that's our first break. Right now, let's get back to the sound bites on this week's show.
Hey, David.
Hey.
Glad to see you back.
Yes, sir.
When did you get in the saddle again?
Maybe next weekend.
Next weekend you're going to
Yeah.
start riding again?
Yes, sir.
Well, that's good. How's the leg healing up?
Better and better.
Well, great. I'm glad to see you back.
And thank you. Thank
Everything
you.
going all right?
Everything is good.
Good. All right. Good luck when you come back.
Thank you.
You like the Delta Downs meet, but it's a tough one, isn't it?
Yes, sir, it is.
Now, you won 2 titles at Louisiana Downs and Evangeline Downs. How's the competition here a little bit different? Time of year?
Yes, sir. It's you know, a lot of 2-year-olds. We gotta run against some tough 2-year-olds and stuff. You know, I've been most of my horses. I got a whole bunch of, you know, I got some cheap horses, claiming horses. But you know, we've been running them all year. You know, they need a little break, and you know, we got to run against some fresh horses here, and that's the difference.
Yeah. Now, you have any horses coming up in trials the next 2 weeks?
Yes, sir. I got maybe about 6 horses in the trials for the Lee Berwick, and 2 in the Firecracker.
Wow. It'd be nice to get into those races. Now, what's the biggest race you ever won?
The little allowance races, that's about it, you know, and nothing too big.
So you're looking to win a stakes race?
Yes, sir.
Make some serious money?
Yes, sir.
How many horses do you have in training?
I have 35 in training right now.
35? That's
Yes,
a pretty
sir.
big operation.
Yes, sir.
And tell everybody where you're from originally.
I'm from Angleton, Texas.
Angleton, Texas.
Yes, sir.
You like running here in Louisiana?
Oh, yeah, Louisiana's the best.
All right, well, good luck the rest of the meet.
Thank you, sir.
Tell me about B&G Fast Dash the other night. Got a little slow break, huh?
Yeah, he stumbled away from there real bad, and I had a terrible start. So I just kind of took a hold to him and just dropped to the fence, you know, and I saved some ground and waiting for, you know, some opening. And right around the point of the turn right here, the point of the stretch, a hole opened, and the rider on the 2-horse, hell, he just shut me down, pushed me right behind the one. I almost clipped his heels, and then finally come back and almost caught the 2. A couple of more jumps I had the 2.
Kind of lost your momentum,
you know?
there, huh?
Oh yeah. He'd have went on by him.
Yeah.
He definitely would have went on by him.
Well,
You know, I had a lot of horse. You either, you know, 870 races, you know, you're either gonna run at the start or run at the end.
Right.
And when he missed the start, you know, the only option I had left was the end.
Right.
And I mean, and I was full of horse.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
were kind of trapped at the rail.
oh yeah, and I had a lot of horse. I mean, no doubt about it, I'd have went on by him.
Yeah. You think he came back okay? It'd be good
Yeah,
next
he
time?
did. Yeah, oh yeah, he come back real good and he looks good.
I talked to Kenny. I'm probably running a live oak.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
So next spot for him, huh?
Next spot for him, and
All right.
and we'll be shooting at it. That you can bet that.
Well, you're one of the best hook riders we've ever seen. Keep it up, man.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
No, we just standing.
Well, it's time for our final break here on the HorseManDon Show Soundbites. We'd like to tell you about the LQHBA sale, the yearling sale for the Louisiana Quarter Horse Breeders Association. It comes up this year on August 3rd, 4th, and 5th in Kinder, Louisiana. That's right, 3 days of sales for fantastic Louisiana-bred yearlings. You can get you one at the sale this year. 630 horses consigned, expected to go through the sales ring starting on Thursday, August 3rd at 5 p.m. That's an extra day early this year, as well as Friday, August the 4th, and Saturday, August the 5th. If you want more information, contact the LQHBA at the number right here on the screen. We'd also like to tell you about this week's Fan of the Week at Delta Downs. We do this each week on the show. We send you a special gift, and this week we've got an LQHBA ball cap. Look at that, a beautiful white ball cap with the LQHBA insignia right there on the front. This week's winner is Tom Indian from Lake Jackson, Texas. He's been a longtime fan of Delta Downs. He's been here many times, and he watches via simulcasting over in Texas. Tom, you are this week's Fan of the Week. Congratulations, and wear your hat with pride. Well, let's get back to the final sound bites for this week here on the HorseManDon Show. Enjoy.
How you doing, Eddie?
I'm doing all right, sir.
Horse doing good?
Yes, sir. We're doing real good. My horse is 2.
Ready for trials this week?
Yes, sir.
All right, well, you work hard, okay?
Yes, we will.
All right, stay safe. Good luck. How you doing, Rolando?
Good.
What's up? You having a good meet, aren't you?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, good. Working hard this morning?
Yeah.
Ready for a good week this week, huh? You got some horses in the trials?
Yeah. 1, 2.
2? Okay. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
All right, thanks. You want to talk to me for a second?
Yes.
How you doing, Yoani?
Good, good.
Good. Working hard today?
Yeah, a lot of work.
Ready for the last 5 weeks of the meet?
Yeah, ready.
Really? What
Yeah.
barn are you in here?
11?
You're in 11?
Yes.
How many years have you run here, Delta?
11?
11 years?
Yeah.
Wow, you've been in the States, you said 14, right?
Yes.
Where'd you train originally? You trained back in
Florida.
Florida, and you
Yes.
first came here from what, Cuba?
Yes.
Is that right?
Thank you.
Good. You like Delta Downs?
Yeah, I
Good.
like Louisiana.
You gonna get some winners this week?
Yes.
I hope so.
It's for racing, maybe it's very hard for the win, but
Yeah, it's a tough meet, isn't it?
yes,
Lots of good horses and horsemen here, huh?
exactly.
right.
Everybody is down for the horses for the win.
Yep.
So
Just do the best you can do.
yes,
Thank you. Have a good day.
you too. Thank you.
Okay, John, got a busy week this week. Firecracker, Futurity, and Derby trials. What else you have going on?
We have closing on Friday, the Paradise, 3 and up, 20,000 guaranteed, going 300 yards. That's for non-winners of a stakes race for open horses. Then we also got the Miss Polly Classic for older horses, going 400 yards for 50,000. They both close on Friday. Then also we've got the Delta Downs Derby. We enter for trials for that on Friday. It's Thursday, and then we also enter on the Lee Berwick trials on Friday.
Lee Berwick, richest race of the year. How many trials do you think we're going to have?
You hear all kinds of numbers, but usually I figure we'll have around 14 trials.
14, about the same as normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the richest race of the year, and then after that, we're pretty much done with the big stuff, huh?
Right, until showcase night.
Yep. Well, it's been a pretty good meet, but it goes fast, doesn't it?
Yeah, real fast.
We'll talk to you next week.
All right, thanks.
Thanks. Well, that does it for this week's edition of the HorseManDon Show Soundbites. We hope you enjoyed listening to some of the horsemen here at Delta Downs taking part in the current quarter horse season. We want to remind you that we race every Wednesday through Saturday night until the meet comes to an end at 6:15 p.m. nightly. The season wraps up on Saturday, July the 8th. Well, if you like this video and you like this channel, please like the video down below, hit the like button. Also share it with your friends, and of course subscribe to this channel. That way you'll get alerts every time we put up a new video, and you can enjoy that as well. So hit the like button and please subscribe. We'd love to have you along for the ride. Well, until next time, I'm Horseman Don Stevens, right here at Delta Downs. We'll see you next week on the HorseManDon Show.